Hi, folks. Welcome to We Be Fishing, the viewable podcast right here on YouTube. We are a spin-off version of the B&T Catfishing Adventure channel. Thank you very much for joining us today. Man, here we go again. We've got another bust. That's right. Fishermen out there doing some illegal stuff. That's right. Basically, we're talking about commercial fishermen. This story is sent out or just recently posted by the Kentucky Department of Fish and Wildlife, and I want to get this right, so I wrote some of this down here, and I'll be referring to that. The fifth district, here the game wardens of the fifth district. Let me get their names right: Troy Davis and Paul Sorrell. Now, they worked along with Indiana Department of Natural Resources conservation officers Chris Long and Steve Kern, I believe. No, Steve Kinney. Sorry, couldn't read my own writing there for a moment. Now, they were out checking the Ohio River out, and they ended up, I believe it was Mr. Long initially made contact with a couple of commercial fishermen, and during an compliance check, they discovered some things that just weren't right. Now, some of the things that they found out were that these two individuals had fish larger than they're allowed to have. Okay, so they and I think that's probably over 36 inches. Now, these are called trophy size fish. Now, for you folks that are out there fishing every day, that we know these are not record size fish, and for you, they're not probably even considered trophy size fish. But for the person who only fishes every now and then, a fish over that size could be a lifetime fish, and that's the reason why these are considered trophy size fish, and they're called just that. Well, these people ended up having more of those on board than they were supposed to have. Now, the two agencies, the Indiana and Kentucky's Department of Fish and Wildlife, worked together to continue to investigate these guys, and they found some trot lines that were untagged, unmarked trot lines that these guys had out as well. And not only that, but some of the trot lines were placed in areas that were considered closed waters. Okay, and so places where trot lines are not even allowed to be at, they had trot lines there. So these guys are looking at multiple charges here. And, I don't know. It literally says charges are pending and forthcoming. So it looks like they're really looking into this and probably going to try to hammer these guys as hard as they can. It's wonderful that both of these agencies work together, patrolling the Ohio River down and up and down the river there, and trying to make sure people are in compliance. You can't catch everybody, all right? So we've not only got to make it hard on the ones we catch, we've got to make it undesirable to be caught at all doing something wrong or illegal out there. So my question, first off, let me say congratulations to the conservation officers and the game wardens, the Kentucky Fish and Wildlife people, the Department of Natural Resources, Kentucky and Indiana. You guys did a wonderful job there working together. That's what we need, is our states cooperating with one another and doing the best to make sure our fisheries stay healthy and that fish are out there for everyone. And again, hats off to you guys on that wonderful job. Now, the questionnaire that I'm asking here, as it says these charges are forthcoming, how do we penalize these guys? How do we get them to stop this type of bad behavior? Now, we've got to make it to where the crime is greater than what the benefit is that these guys are getting from catching these fish and probably selling them, whether it's to restaurants or pay lakes. Now, generally, we know these trophy-sized fish, a lot of times the really big ones get sold to the pay lakes for big money because they can make tons of money off of them on these trophy-sized pay lakes. So the question is, how do we, or what do we do? Do we charge them a huge sum of money as a fine on this? What do we do? Do we pull their commercial fishing license for a lifetime? We put a ban on it, or a 5-year ban on it, keep them off the water for 5 years. That would be a pretty good lesson right there. But perhaps it's, a combination of things. I don't know. Maybe first time charge on something such as this, they get hit with a big lump sum, all right, of money that they have to pay. I mean, they've got to be able to feel it, all right? It's got to be painful. Second thing, the second time in a row, you're out. You're done. Lifetime ban on a commercial fishing license for you guys. That would be my suggestion. Anybody can be off a little bit on a measurement. You can have days, you can do things. You can do something illegal and not even realize you did it. Laws do change, and sometimes people don't keep up with things, like they should. But so there's certain things, okay, we get it. You're going to, it's your job to know the law. So you are going to get a fine for it, and rightly so, right? But now those people that are out there and they have, big bunches of, let's say, these trophy-sized fish, and it's just obvious they know what the laws are, and they're just blatantly disregarding and doing whatever the hell they want. Let's be honest. Those, I think sometimes we could just go ahead and do lifetime ban, and there may be even some jail time, I think, in some of these cases where it's just way overboard, and we know what's going on there. But on some of these other cases, yeah, let's do a very, very painful fine, possibly, and then maybe we do a 5-year ban on commercial license, or a lifetime ban. What do y'all think? I mean, this is getting out of hand. This is ridiculous. Our waterways, there's enough pressures on our waters as it is, and to have these people fishing and overfishing and taking quality fish out there with good genes, and we're taking them out of the pool. So they're never going to breed again and give us their offspring. They're never going to have more fish reproducing out there of these quality genes when we keep just raping our rivers and pulling these fish out of there. It ticks me off. And you guys that are regulars to this channel, you know it. It really burns my biscuits, folks, down here in the South. Okay, just let you know. But tell us what you think. We'd love to hear it. And I hope they really throw the book at these guys, because, like I said, they had not only these fish, but they had trot lines in waters that were not supposed to be in. Maybe that was an oops. But when you put trot lines out and they're untagged, you're knowingly doing that. You're knowingly not tagging these trot lines. All right. So I'm going to say these guys were just doing whatever they wanted. They said, the heck with the law. We don't care. We're gonna make a payday. And I think they should have a payday outright. I think they should be paying the courts, a truckload of money on this, because this is just out of hand. We've got to make it so painful that this, again, is not desirable for them to even consider taking the chance of going out there and doing this, folks. We've got to do that. That's the only way we're going to stop this and prevent this from continuing to happen over and over and over. Anyway, let us know what you think about it in the comments. Thanks for watching. We do appreciate it. Hey, look, if you're not a member or subscriber to our channel, please do so. When you do so, you not only get the We Be Fishing, but you get the mother channel, the B&T Catfishing Adventures channel. You get that as well. You get 2 for 1, and it's absolutely free to do so. Now, anyway, you guys be sure to share this. Give us a thumbs up if you would. We greatly appreciate it. And we'll see you soon right back here at We Be Fishing. Have a great day.